So sit tall and sit in a position that is comfortable for you to sit. Aligning the back of your skull with your sacrum. Bringing your arms onto your thighs and lift your belly, diaphragm, and you lift your chest. Your feet, they're active. And give yourself a moment now to bring yourself completely into the room. Close your eyes. And then notice how your body feels. Noticing any of those physical sensations that emerges as you're sitting here. Staying with the experience of what you feel. Not anticipating what you should feel, but just be where you are and noticing what you feel. Notice also any particular emotions that emerges for you. Again, just stay with what you feel. So allowing yourself to be present as you're moving through your class today. Feel the physicality of yourself and pressing down into your sit bones. Connect with the earth and then breathe in. As you breathe, you're lengthening the spine. You're lengthening ribs away from waist. You're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum and your upper ribs away from your midribs. And as you breathe out, you're softening the shoulders away from your ribs. As you breathe in, expand your ribs. And exhale, feeling for that release as you let go. Deep breath, lift sternum. So feel as if your chest is lifting up towards your chin. Pull your belly in as you exhale, but keep chest lifted. Now connect your breath with your spot. Deep breath. And exhaling, exhale completely. Open your eyes, bring the soles of your feet together, setting up for your next pose, Kapalabhati breathing. Bring your hands back behind you so you're on your fingertips. Lift your sternum. Soles of your feet together, hands back behind. Kapalabhati breathing, 75 counts. So take a breath, deep breath. Bring your hands forward of your shins and exhale. Exhale completely, like you're roaring it out. Clearing everything away as you prepare yourself for practice. And then hands behind, sit tall. And then take a partial inhale. Sharp exhale through the nose, moving the belly. Keep moving the belly, the chest is high. All of the action, the focus is in the belly. So keep moving the belly. And then release. Take a breath, deep breath. Hold the breath, lift the chest. And bring your hands forward of shins And exhale. Exhale completely through the mouth. Top the chin to chest and pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. You feel your side ribs as if they're opening towards your armpits, but your shoulders are softening. Keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. And release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Shoelace pose with your left foot over your right. You're easing your right foot towards the left edge of the mat, and you're tucking your left foot over your right. Reach out with your heels, the toes are flexed back towards your shin. If that's a difficult reach, or if you're feeling this into knees, then placing your left foot onto your right calf, or your left foot onto the floor, like as if you were in cross-leg seated. If you have a block, you can place that foot onto a block, so you're creating a double right angle with your feet. Hold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block off your right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril for 10. Lock both nostrils and hold the breath, hold for 10. So your feet are active, your spine is long, chest is lifted. Exhale, left nostril for 10. Exhale completely. Inhale, left nostril for 10. Both nostrils are blocked and you're holding for 10. Exhale, left for 10. Inhale, left nostril for 10. Locking both nostrils and holding for 10. Exhale, left for 10. And release. Unwind and change the cross of your left. Shoelace with your right foot over your left. The left foot is eased towards the right edge of the mat. Your right foot is coming up. It tucks over your left, just about above your knee. Flex your toes to shins and reach your heels away from you. Make any adjustments that you need to make on this. Hold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your thumb to block off your left nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Inhale for 10. Lock both nostrils and hold the breath, hold for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Inhale, right for 10. Lock both nostrils and hold for 10. Exhale, right for 10. Exhale completely, then inhale, right for 10. Lock both nostrils and hold for 10. Exhale, right for 10. And then release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Your next pose today is half lotus with your left foot on top of your right. So you're bringing your left foot all the way over by your right hip, and your right foot is easing towards your left hip. It's under your left hand. Your left hand is coming all the way around the back. You can have the left hand flat onto the floor, line it up with your sacrum. You can also have a block behind you, and the hand is on a block, which gives you more length as you're opening up. Or if you're going further, bring your left hand around, tucking it into your clothing. Or some of you will be able to take hold of your foot. If you can, that's where you're going. As you breathe in, bring your right arm across so it's against your left arm. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling around towards the left. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in and lifting your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, spiraling around towards the left. On your next breath, lift your sternum. Feel you're lifting chest to chin. Lift your collarbones as you go up towards the sky. Keep the length, and as you breathe out, you're spiraling around. So if you can, move your left arm, take hold of your left foot with your left hand, and then breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling towards the left. Deep breath, expanding your ribs out as wide as you can. And as you breathe out, spiraling around. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Change the cross of your legs. Half lotus with your right foot over your left. The right hand is reaching behind you. It's either on the floor, you have a block, you can place that hand onto a block behind. Or slide the arm all the way around and sucking it onto your hip clothing. Some of you will be able to take hold of your right foot with right hand. As you breathe in, stretching your left arm up, opening left side ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm across so it's against your right thigh. Now breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm and lift your chest. Your feet are active, and as you breathe out, you're spiraling around towards the right. As you breathe in, expanding your ribs out as wide as you can. And as you breathe out, spiraling around to right. You're grounding down into your sit bones, and as you breathe in, lengthen. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with sit bones as you're stretching up. And as you breathe out, spiraling around towards the right, but soften the shoulders. You can go further. Allow your right arm to take hold of your right foot, and then breathe and lift chest. Lift your collarbones. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling around towards the right. Chin is aligned with your chest. Now connect with your spot. Deep breath. Feel the sensations that are emerging for you as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling around. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your arms, unwind the cross of your legs. Your next pose today is coming back into shoelace, twisting shoelace towards your left foot. So your right foot comes across towards the left edge of your mat, and your left foot comes across onto your thigh, reaching out with your heels and toes and flex. From here, bring your right hand down by your hip and then reach the hand 12, maybe 15 inches away from that hip. You're pressing your left sit bone back to floor. As you breathe in, you're stretching your left arm up. And as you breathe out, your left arm is coming down. The foot is pressing against your forearm or your tricep, not your elbow. Now breathe in and lengthen your left side ribs away from left hip. You should feel this. And as you breathe out, you're folding toward your left foot. As you breathe in, keep feeling that you're moving your belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, you fold in towards your left foot. As you breathe, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, feel for that release as you breathe. One more breath, connecting with your breath, with your spot, and noticing what you feel, feeling physically, what you feel emotionally. And as you breathe out, you fold in towards your left foot. Inhale, release. Twisting pigeon towards your left thigh. So your left hand is reaching by the hip, reach the hand, 12, maybe 15 inches away. Rounding down into your right sit bones, breathe in, you're stretching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your right arm down, the arm presses against your thigh. Now breathe and lengthen your ribs away from the sacrum on your right side. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your left thigh. Both feet are active. Breathe into your spot, deep breath, noticing what you're feeling now. And as you breathe out, you're folding a little deeper. Deep breath, breathing into lower back, using this breath to ease, to soothe your lower back. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your left. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you ease all the way back up. Change the cross of your left. Shoelace with your right foot over your left. Your left foot eases towards the right edge of the mat. Your right foot is placed on top. Reach out with your heels. Make any adjustments so you're not feeling this into knees, feel this into hips. Twisting shoelace towards your right foot. The left hand eases by hip, reach the hand away. Pressing down into your right sit bone, breathe in, stretch your right arm up. And as you breathe out, the arm comes down, the foot is pressing against your forearm or tricep, not onto your elbow. And then breathe in, lifting, moving belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your left thigh. Both feet are active. Press back down into your right sit bone. And then breathe into lower back. Feel this. Breathe into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding over toward your left thigh. Deep breath, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, drawing your chest closer towards the floor as you fold over your left thigh. Inhale, release. Ease on up and change. Twisting shoelace towards your right thigh. Left arm, right arm reaches by hip, reach the hand about 12, 15 inches away. Rounding down into your left sit bones, breathe in, left arm is reaching up. And as you breathe out, the arm comes down towards the floor. Your arm is pressing against your right thigh. So breathe in and lift, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your right thigh. As you breathe, keep moving belly, move your chest. Chest is moving to chin. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards your right thigh. Breathe into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, letting your body just melt forward. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Your next pose today is side bend with straight legs. So as you're straightening, your left leg is reaching straight forward. You tuck in your right foot in, so your right heel is by the groin, your foot is pressing against your thigh. If you can go further, then bring your right foot back so the heel is by your glutes. And you're reaching your thighs away from each other. Place your right hand back on fingertips onto the floor. If your heel has come back, take hold of your ankle with your right hand. Pressing down into left sit bones, breathe in, stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your left arm down on the inside of your left leg. Relaxing left ear with left shoulder. And then breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. Feel your chest move to chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. If you're not holding your ankle with your right hand, then lift your right arm up and reach it back, 12 inches from floor. And then breathe in, draw your chest up towards your chin. And as you breathe out, softening your right shoulder away from your right ear. Chest opener on the next breath as you breathe in, reach your right arm right up towards the sky, spread the fingers. And as you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching your right arm straight back. Breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath, feel, but energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reaching that right arm back. Third arm position on the next breath as you breathe in, reaching your right arm up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening your right arm forward over right ear. Deep breath, keep lifting, lengthening your left ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reaching forward with that right arm. Inhale, expand the ribs. Feel your side ribs opening to armpits as if you're opening your lungs to the armpits. And as you breathe out, fold forward, hands down either side of your front. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to floor. And then breathe in. Keep lifting belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward. Breathe into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you pull. If your hamstrings feel really tight, you're bending your left knee, heels contract to sit bone, and reach forward with the ball of your foot. Last breath here. Breathe into your spot. Deep breath. And exhale as you pull. Inhale, release, push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Unwind your legs and change. Your right foot lengthens forward. Your right leg lengthens forward. You reach forward with the ball of your foot and your heels are contracted. Your left foot is tucked in, heels by the groin, foot presses against your thigh. You're going further today, then bring your left foot back so the heel is by your glutes and you're grabbing hold of your ankle with your left hand. If you're not grabbing hold of the ankle, reach the hand back, fingertips into the floor. You're moving your thighs away from each other. Then inhale, stretch your right arm up, open right side ribs. As you breathe out, bring the right arm down on the inside of right leg. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. You're not holding your ankle with your left hand. Lift your left arm up, reach it back. Fingers about 12 inches from the floor. And then breathe in, lift, lifting your side ribs away from hip. And as you breathe out, relax your right ear with right shoulder. As you breathe in, feel that you're lifting. Lift your belly away from pelvis. Feel your chest as it's moving to chin. And as you breathe out, slightly raise your chest to the sky as you glide your left shoulder away from your left hip. Second arm position. As you breathe in, stretching your left arm up towards the sky, spread the fingers. And as you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching your left arm straight back. Feel the opening right across your chest from shoulder to shoulder, armpit to armpit. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. Feel the energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening that left arm back, taking bone away from bone. Your feet are active, both front and back. On the next breath, as you inhale, stretching your left arm to sky. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening your left arm forward over your left knee. As you breathe in, lift your right side ribs away from the top of your right thigh. As you breathe out, as you wrap your left shoulder, reach your left arm forward. Feel the lengthening from left hip to fingertip. As you breathe in, you're expanding your ribs wide. And as you breathe out, fold forward, hands down onto the floor, either side of your front foot. You may take hold of your foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. And then breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from safety. And as you breathe out, you fold it forward. Breathe into your spot, deep breath. And as you breathe out, let your body melt forward. Shoulders are soft. Last breath here, deep breath. Breathing into the back of your heart, energizing your heart with this breath. And exhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. You're coming into your abdominal sequence now, starting with elbow to knee. Your elbow to knee. So in elbow to knee today, we'll do elbow to knee, and then we'll do elbow to knee with Groga. And when we come to that stage, I'll just demonstrate so that you're familiar with this. I think most of you are. You need to pat your back, then do so. So in Groga, you'll be lying on your back. So in your elbow to knee, your normal pose is inhale, head and shoulders are up, you hold. You exhale, tailbone is up, your elbows into the left knee. You're straightening your right leg, belly's in at the end of the exhale. When you come to Groga, you're stretching your right leg straight up, your belly's in. You're placing your left foot against your thigh. The foot presses against your thigh. You send your legs up. You're moving your left thigh away from hips, and your belly pulls in. Inhale, back to center, and you will continue at that. So that's where we're going with that, and I'll count you in when we get to that stage. So lie down on your back. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. If your back's tweaking, you can do this pose with your feet onto the floor. If your feet are on the floor, your pose is inhale, head and shoulders are up. You exhale, you curl your tailbones up, your elbows into left knee, your belly pulls in. You can go further, you're lifting one foot up, you're stretching forward. If you was doing this pose with Groga, you're keeping one foot on the floor and you're moving your thighs away from you and your belly pulls in. So those are the adjustments that you would be making if you're supporting and protecting your back in this pose. Okay. So lift your feet up off the floor. If your feet are coming up, the heels are just below the knees, the toes are flexed to shins. Press your lower back to the floor and inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Now exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward about 45 degrees angle. Relax your right hip, send your right thigh forward, pull belly in. Press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and the lower back presses down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left, right knee. Straighten your left leg. Your left leg, it reaches out at 45 degrees angle. Spread your toes and reach forward with the ball of your foot. Now curl tailbone up and then stretch. Keep sending your left leg forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg out at 45 degrees angle. Relax your right hip. Send your right thigh forward, moving the thigh bone away from pelvis. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to right knee. Straighten your left leg. Reach your right elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. The bent knee stays over the hips, don't move it towards the chest. Now curl tailbone up and stretch your left leg forward away from the waist. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to the floor.
Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and your lower back presses to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee, straighten right leg. Relax your right hip. Send your right thigh forward. Reach your left elbow up and keep the bent knee over the hips. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Your lower back presses to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. You're spreading the toes. You're reaching out with the balls of the foot. Now curl tailbones up, stretching your left leg forward away from waist. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down. Up level. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to left knee. Now reach your right leg straight up. Reach out with your heel. Keep extending that leg to the sky. Pull belly in. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. You can use your hands to hold there or place it on top of the thigh. Breathe into your right hip. And as you exhale, as you curl tailbones up, reach your right thigh out and up. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Ease your left thigh away from left hip. Pull belly in. Lift the chest. Reach your elbows up. Belly pulls in. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale. Come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Your lower back presses down. Exhale. Curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Reach your elbows to your right knee, straighten your left leg. The left leg is reaching straight out and up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. You can use your hands to hold it here or place it on top. Breathe into left hip. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, reach your left thigh up. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Feel for easing your right thigh away from pelvis. Now pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and your lower back presses to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows, both elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg straight up. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Press the foot against your thigh or place it on top. And then curl tailbones up. Stretch your right leg up. Press your left foot onto the thigh. Move your left thigh away from the hips. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Left leg reaches up towards the sky. Place your right foot on the inside of left thigh. Place it on top. And then send your both thighs away from you. Press your lower back down. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor and place your feet down onto the floor. Bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side, and give yourself a moment and noticing what your body feels. Feel the physical sensations that are coming up for you. And noticing those emotional sensations that are also arising through the pose. Then use your hands at the side of your thighs, draw your legs together, and you're setting up for your next pose. Today, your next pose is frog lifting through. So in your frog lifting through, you can use the wall. You're using the wall, you'll be lying down on your back with your feet up against the wall. So your heels are pressing against, your feet are pressing up against the wall, your knees are out towards the side, top of the thighs aligned with the hips. Your heels, they are aligned with your knees and the toes are flexed back, and your hands are clasped behind your head. So that would be your position if your back is tweaking. You can also do this same pose with your feet down onto the floor. If you didn't have a block, if you didn't have a wall, that you can use. And then turn around and do the pose this way on. So you get to see. So lie down on your back, dash your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor, the knees are out towards the side, and the toes are flexed back towards your shins. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now reach your thighs out towards the side. Reach your heels away from you. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath, keep head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Curl pubic bone to navel, and then send. Keep reaching thighs, knees away from you. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis. On the same breath, lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Feel unlocking shoulders. And as you exhale, curl tailbones up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now reach. Extending thighs, knees out towards the side. Flex toes to shins and pull belly in. Inhale, lower the pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Send your thighs, knees out towards the side. Reach your elbows up, opening armpits to the sky, and pull belly in. Inhale, lower the pelvis, but this time on the same breath, lift your head, lift your chest, reach your elbows up, feel the opening for your upper back. And exhale, curl tailbones up. Send your thighs, knees towards the side, reach your heels away from you, and pull lower belly down to. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. And as you exhale, curl tailbones up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now keep reaching your thighs, knees towards the side. Pull belly in. Toes flex to shins. Heels reach away from you. Belly pulls in and press your lower back down. Inhale, lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Use your hands and draw your knees together and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Your next pose today will be bridge. So you may need your block, if you have a block close by. For bridge, you'll be doing bridge with a block. I'll demonstrate if you're not familiar with this pose. So you have a block close by. And then you lie down on your back. The block is in close proximity. You touch the block with your hand. You lie down and you reach your fingers down, brush your heels with your fingertips, drawing your heels back to your sit bones, and then let your arms come to rest down by your side. As you breathe in, you're lengthening the spine. Your feet presses the floor, you lengthen the spine, you're moving chest to chin. As you exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up, away from the floor. Now breathe in and move your belly away from pelvis. Keep moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your feet as you lift. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, lift up a little bit more. Now reach your thighs and knees away from you. Grabbing hold of your block if you've got a block. And then breathe in, lift the chest towards your chin. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting up, place a block under your sacrum. If you do not have a block, ease your right foot closer towards your right sit bone and grab hold of the block. I should have said you can also use the strap around your right ankle and take hold of the strap with both hands. That will help to give you more support. Now anchor into your right foot, breathe in, lift your left foot up, draw the left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, reaching your left foot right out and up towards the sky. Your hamstrings are tight, that knee will be bent. But you're reaching up with your left foot, you're reaching out with the boar's movement. Breathe in deeply and feel for moving chest to chin. Press your right foot to the floor and lengthen your left leg away from you. As you breathe in, bend the left knee, draw the knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, stretching that left leg to the sky. As you breathe in, lengthen your left leg away from you. And as you breathe out, bend the knee, draw the knee towards the chest. Breathe in, straighten your left leg right out and up towards the sky. Press your right foot to the floor and exhale as you extend. You're lengthening that left leg away from you. Breathe in, bend your left knee, draw the knee to chest. And as you breathe out, extend, straighten that left leg, pressing down into your right foot. On the next breath, bend your left knee, take hold of the ankle with your left hand. Half Parasana. Now breathe in, your chest is coming towards your chin. And as you breathe out, you're moving your left knee down towards the floor. Your left foot is coming back towards your left sit bone. From here, keep moving your left knee to the floor. You will feel this into the quadriceps on your left side. Now, on the next breath, if you can, you're lifting your right foot off the floor, the knee to chest, and then you reach your right leg right up towards the sky. Breathing into right hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, stretching that right leg up. That's a difficult reach for you, keeping your right foot onto the floor. And then breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, keep moving your left thigh, knee towards the floor. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Release your left foot, place your left foot to the floor. Anchor your left foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up, and draw the knee to chest. And as you breathe out, extend that right leg up to stand. And breathing into left hip. And as you breathe out, extend. Feel that you're lengthening your right thigh away from you. Right foot presses the floor. Breathe in, draw your right knee to chest. And as you press your left foot to the floor, exhale, stretch your left leg to sky, your right leg to sky. Breathe in and lengthen your right leg away from you. And as you breathe out, bend your right knee, draw the right knee to chest. Breathe in, stretching your right leg to sky. And as you breathe out, extend. Your left foot presses the floor, your right leg lengthens away. Breathe in, bend your right knee, draw the knee to chest. Press your left foot to the floor and exhale as you stretch your right leg up. Breathe in and lengthen your right leg away from you. And as you breathe out, bend the knee and draw the knee towards the chest. Press your left foot to the floor, breathe in, stretch your right leg straight up. And as you breathe out, bend your right knee, hook your right foot over, no, like that. Then take hold of your ankle with your right hand for half Parasana. You're drawing your right foot towards your right sit bone. Your right knee is reaching to floor. If you can, and it's safe for you to do so, lift your left foot off the floor, draw the left knee to chest, and as you breathe out, straightening your left leg to sky. Keep moving your right thigh and knee to floor. If your left foot is reaching to the sky, breathe into left hip. And as you breathe out, stretch your left leg to the sky, but your right knee is reaching to the floor. So feel this opening into the psoas, into quadriceps. And then breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, left leg is reaching up, your right thigh and knee is reaching to floor. Feel this opening into hips, into pelvis, into lower back. Last breath here, deep breath. And exhale. Place your left foot to the floor if it's not, and ease your right foot out, both feet to the floor. Press both feet to the floor, breathe in, move chest to chin. Press, and exhale, tilt pelvis, lift the pelvis up away from the floor. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, tilt pelvis and lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilting pelvis as you come in all the way down to floor. Don't roll to your side. Grab hold of your roll or your block or your. Actually, we won't use the block. We'll do this as we'll do twisted root instead. So you don't need any equipment at all. You're just crossing your left leg over your right and your left ankle under your right calf. That's where you go. In this pose, you can do this pose with both feet onto the floor. You can, if you have a wall close by, you can lift your feet off the floor and have your feet up against the wall. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. 2 stages. Stage 1, lift your feet up off the floor, have your feet either on the floor, the wall, or feet just into the air. Take a deep breath into lower back and lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Hold the breath. Now exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your knees straight up. Squeeze your inner thighs. Squeeze sit bone to tailbone and pull belly in. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. You exhale, curl tailbones up and reach your knees straight up. Don't move it towards the chest, straight up. Now squeeze your inner thighs and squeeze sit bone to tailbone. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Release your hands. Place your hands on the midpoint of your right thigh. You can have your feet onto the floor. Now breathe into lower back and feel the spreading lower ribs to floor. And exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against the thighs, thighs against the hands. Squeeze thighs. Squeeze sit bone. Pull belly in. Feet are active. Belly pulls in. Press your lower back to floor. Relax pelvis and breathe into lower back. Exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against the thighs. Thighs against the hands. Squeeze thighs. Squeeze sit bone. Pull belly in. Inhale, release. Change the cross of your legs. Right is over left. You can make the second cross with your right ankle under the left calf. That's where you put it. Hands clasped behind your head and neck. Feet are active. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your knees straight up. Squeeze thighs, squeeze sit bone, pull belly down to floor. Inhale, relax the pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now reach your thighs, knees straight up. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze sit bone, pull belly in. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Release the hands, clasp your hands on the midpoint of your right thigh. Keep head and shoulders to the floor, and then breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to the floor. And exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against the thighs. Thighs against hands. Feet active, pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to the floor. Relax pelvis and breathe into lower back. And exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against the thighs. Thighs against hands, squeeze thighs. Squeeze sit bone, pull belly down to floor. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees out towards the side, and let your arms relax down by your side, or let your arms relax overhead. And just feel the sensations that are coming up for you now. Feeling those physical sensations, those emotional sensations that are coming up. And then bring your hands down by the side of your thighs, roll your legs together, soles of your feet onto the floor. Roll to your left side. Place your right hand down onto the floor, bow your chest, breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your right hand as you come all the way up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck. Come onto knees, setting up for your next pose, starting your inversion with Dolphin.
So in your dolphin pose, we bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Elbows are down onto the floor, under the shoulders. Reaching the hands forward, spreading the fingers. Elbows aligned with shoulders. Keeping the forearms parallel. You can clasp your hands in this way if your shoulders are a little bit tweaky today. So from here, you breathe into upper back, you lift, you spread the upper back and you curl your toes under. And as you exhale, lift your knees off the floor and reaching back. Chest is reaching back to thighs and keep the neck relaxed. As you breathe, breathe into your side ribs. Feel your ribs opening wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, reach back. The back of your thighs, the back of your calves reaches to the back wall. As you breathe, breathe into your spot. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach back. Reach your heels to the floor. If you can, lift the toes away from the floor. One more breath. Deep breath, expanding your ribs wide as you can. And as you breathe out, reaching back. Inhale and release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. So you have the option in this next pose here. I'll give you 3 choices in this. So you have option of dolphin with your palms facing upwards. Your elbows are tucked in. Keeping the elbows tucked in, your fingers are pressing down, thumb, especially the thumb wants to come up, you want to press your thumb back down towards the floor. So if you're doing dolphin with your palms up, you're doing that for about 6 to 8 breaths. Once you're done, you come down and you stay down into embryo. Alternatively, you can do dolphin with legs up. So if you're doing dolphin, legs up, palms are facing downwards, elbows are tucked in, you can also clasp your hands. If you're doing dolphin with your palms facing down, on leg up, you're here, lifting up, reaching back, stretching, one leg out. Take 3 to 4 breaths on each side with dolphin, leg up. So that's the second choice. The third choice that you have today is dolphin flash prep. Dolphin flash prep, you're bringing your hands onto your biceps, your elbows are down under the shoulders. You're reaching your left hand forward, spreading the fingers. Your elbow is aligned with the shoulders. Your right hand is coming back slightly by your hip. Your elbow and wrist are aligned. Your dolphin flash prep, your neck and shoulders relax. You breathe in, you lift, you spread the back, you curl your toes under. You exhale, you lift your knees off the floor, reach it back, keeping the elbow tucked in. You're staying here like this for about 3 breaths. Once you've done your 3 breaths, you're lifting your left leg up, you're reaching it back. You stay there for about 3 breaths, the foot comes back down, you come all the way down, and you switch. Okay, so that's where you're going today. Those are the options that's available for you today. So choosing your pose, measure up the same way, elbows down, reach your hands forward. If you're doing palms up, turn the palm of the hands up, neck and shoulders relax. If you're not, then hands down or hands clasped, or move your hands into the flash prep. That is, your right hand will come back, elbows and wrists are aligned. Left arm is reaching forward. Everyone breathe in, lift, spread the upper back and curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor and reaching back. Chest is reaching back towards your thighs and knees. If you're in flash prep, tuck your right elbow in so it's not flaring to the front. Everyone breathe in deeply, spreading the ribs. And as you breathe out, reach back, heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees. If you're electing to work with one leg up, anchor into your right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up, and as you breathe out, stretch it back. You're breathing into your left hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, send. Keep stretching your left leg back. Keep tucking your elbows in. Breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you send that left leg back. On the next breath, lengthen your left leg away from you. And as you breathe out, place your left foot back down onto the floor.
If you're in flash breath, come down onto your knees. If you're not in flash breath, anchor into your left leg, breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, stretch it back. If you're in flash breath, tuck your right out, tuck your left elbow in, elbow and wrist out of line. Breathe in, exhale, lift your knees off the floor. If you're in flash breath, anchor into your left leg, breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Everyone, breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, if your legs up, keep sending that right leg back. Keep tucking your left elbow in if you're in flash breath. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, send back. Keep reaching your left heel to the floor as you stretch your right leg back. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel for releasing a little bit more. Once you've done your count, come on down into embryo. Last breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, lower your right foot to the floor. Bend the knees, come all the way down. Take a breath in embryo. And then from here, bring your hands under the shoulders. Push the floor away. And coming up all the way up to stand. Stand at the front of your mat. Standing with your feet together. Or your feet slightly wider if your back is straight. As you exhale, bring your hands together at your chest. Press your feet to the floor, lift the toes, spread the toes, spreading the balls of your feet. Working into Sun's classical and working it, mixing it up with BC. As you breathe in, lift your chest, reach your arms to the sky, telescoping wrists, spread the fingers, feel as if the fingertips are reaching straight up, but the shoulders are soft. As you exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg back. Lift back into your heels, then bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Press into your left shin, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Bend your right knee, push the floor away with your right leg as you lift your chest. And as you exhale, hands down and step your right leg back. So your left knee is off the floor, reach your right leg back. Reach back into your heel. From here, bend the knees, and as you exhale, bend the elbows, keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Once you're all the way down, reach your legs back, bring your hands forward for low cobra. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward, lengthen your legs back. Feel as if your ankles are reaching towards each other, squeezing towards each other. As you stretch your legs back, let your shoulders soften away from ears. And as you exhale, release, go down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under, and exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step, left leg forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor, pat your knee if you need. As you press into your right shin, stretching your arms to the sky. Bend that front knee as you stretch up. Exhale, hands down, step, right leg forward, forward bend. As you breathe in, press your feet to the floor, lengthen the spine as you reach your arms to the sky, telescoping the ribs. And as you exhale, hands together at your chest, tailbone tucks down. Chair pose, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms up towards the sky. Let your shoulders be soft. Feet are active, fingers are stretching forward. Exhale, fold forward. Straighten the legs, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, scoot chest forward, away from thighs and knees. Flatten the hands to the floor, and as you exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Bend the knees if you need. Cobra, breathe in. Move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And exhale, release. Lower down and press it back. Downward dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your left foot forward by your left hand. Using right foot towards the right edge of the mat. You push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back. Step it back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Legs back, hands forward, low cobra, inhale. Move chest forward, lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, hands under the shoulders, and press it back, downward dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step, Right foot forward by the right hand. Left foot slightly towards the left edge of the mat. You're pushing the floor away as you rise up. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back. Step it back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, elbows are in. Cobra, inhale. Move your chest and reach forward as you lengthen your legs back. Keep feeling as if you're drawing chest to chin, but your shoulders are soft. Exhale, release, lower down, hands on the shoulders, inhale. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing the floor away. Wrap the shoulders, feels as if you're closing your armpits. Keep the neck relaxed, breathe in, bend the knees, and hop your legs between the hands. And as you exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Chin pose, breathe in, bend the knees, stretch your arms up. Exhale, stand, hands together at your chest. Feet presses down, breathe in, reach your arms up towards the sky, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Lunge, inhale, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, and you're sweeping your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, get your left leg back, step it back for plank. You reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move your chest down, ribs forward, lengthen your legs back, soften the shoulders down, keep the elbows tucking in. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands over the shoulders, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor, pat the knee if you need, pushing the floor away as you stretch your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Chair pose, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms out and up. Shoulders are soft away from your ears. Tailbone is tucking down. Press your feet to the floor. As you breathe in, lengthen and reach up. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. As you breathe in, scoop chest forward away from thighs and knees. Flatten the hands to the floor, and as you exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest, ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, press back, downward dog. Inhale, step your left leg forward between the hands, warrior one. Your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. You're pushing the floor away as you're stretching your arms up. Bend the front knee. As you exhale, hands down, stepping your left leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, elbows are in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step. Right foot forward by your right hand. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you stretch your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, elbows are in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest forward, lengthen your legs back. Ankles squeeze towards each other. Exhale, release. Lower down, press back, downward dog. From here, bend the knees, and as you inhale, hop your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, fold forward, belly's in. Chair pose, knees are bent, arms are reaching up, shoulders are soft. Exhale, hands together at your chest. Tailbone is tucking down, belly's pulling in. Okay, so moving into some vignettes now, free pose vignettes. Starting at the front of your mat, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms out and up. Spread the fingers. Sit as if you're sitting on a stool. Press your feet to floor, breathe in, lengthen the ribs up away from waist. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. As you breathe in, scoop chest forward away from thighs and knees. Flatten the hands, and as you exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping elbows in. Lengthen your legs back, bring your hands forward for low cobra. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And exhale, release. Lower down, hands on the shoulders, press back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Warrior two, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Flatten that right foot to the floor. Rise up, Have your front heel aligned with the arc of the back foot, bend the front knee, and then let your arms soften down by your side. Shoulder shrugs. Breathe into upper back. Feel for spreading the ribs, spread the upper back. Hold the breath. Exhale, shoulders up. Now squeeze the top tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze. Mid tips of shoulders, squeeze, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders, squeeze, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders, squeeze, draw down. And release. Reach your arms out to side. Bend that front knee. Check your feet alignment. You're pressing down into your feet and you're lifting the toes. Place your left forearm onto your left thigh. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. As you press down into your left foot, breathe in, lift your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, relax your left ear with left shoulder. On the next breath, draw your chest towards your chin as you reach your right arm up to sky. Extended warrior variation, bringing your right arm all the way around the back and tucking it onto your left thigh by your foot. And then breathe in, you're lengthening your left side ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down, reaching your left sit bone back towards your right heel. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in, feel as if you're lifting, moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and place your right knee down onto the floor. Pigeon is your next pose. So ease your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Your left heel is towards your groin. Hands are under the shoulders. Straighten your right leg as much as you can. And as you breathe down into pelvis, breathe in, lift, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your left shin. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding a little deeper. Deep breath, inhale, keep feeling your traction in belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you fold. Last breath here, deep breath. And as you exhale, you fold forward, pull your belly in, send your left thigh forward as you reach your right thigh back. Inhale, release. Walk your hands onto the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Reach back into your right heel. And then step your left foot back, step it back to plank. You're reaching back into heels. Now from here, bend the knees and lower down or just lower straight down. Hands under the shoulders. Breathe in. Move your chest and ribs forward, Cobra. You're lengthening your legs back, the shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, toes curled under. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Feel for pushing the floor away in your downward dog. Reach back into your feet. Warrior 2. As you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Your left foot is by the short edge of the mat. Straighten it. Line up your front heel with the arc of the back foot. Feet about 3.5 feet away from each other. Arms out, and then relax your arms down by your side. Press down with the little toe side of your right foot so your knee does not turn inward. Feel your opening into your hips and pelvis. So as you press your feet to the floor, breathe in and traction, lengthening the ribs up. And as you breathe out, going a little deeper, arms relaxed, shoulder shrugs, inhale. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze. Mid tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze low tips of shoulders. Draw down. And release. Your next pose is extended warrior. So place your right forearm onto your right thigh. Press your right foot to the floor. Stretch your left arm up towards the sky. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. As you press your right foot to the floor, breathe in, lift your right ribs away from your right hip. Press your forearm onto your right thigh and then open up, stretching your left arm to the sky. Press your left foot to the floor and then breathe in, move your belly forward away from pelvis. Feel your chest move into chin. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're rolling your chest to the sky. Reach your left arm back, all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh by your hip. And then breathe in and glide your right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, soften both shoulders away from your ears. Deep breath, inhale, you're moving belly away from pelvis. So you're anchoring into your left foot and move belly away from pelvis. Use your legs as traction. And as you breathe out, soften both shoulders down. Inhale, release. Put your hands down either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Pigeon is your next pose. You're easing your right foot across towards the left edge of your mat. Send your left leg straight back. Hands are under the shoulders. As you breathe down into pelvis, breathe in and traction, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your right shin. As you breathe, keep feeling for moving belly forward away from pelvis. Feel your chest is moving to chin. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Keep sending your left leg back, you're easing your right thigh forward. Both feet are active. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs forward away from sacrum. And as you exhale, pull your belly in. Belly's all the way in. Now send your left thigh back. Reach your right thigh forward. Inhale, release. Hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Reach back into your left heel. Step your right leg back or flat. You reach back into heels. From here, bend the knees or lower straight down. Keep elbows tucked in. Hands forward, Cobra or low Cobra. Now breathe in, you're moving your chest and ribs forward. You're lengthening your legs back. Spread the toes as you lengthen back. Soften the shoulders. And exhale, release. Go down. Hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back. Curl your toes under. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. Triangle. On the breath, as you inhale, step your left leg forward between the hands. Your right foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Your front heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot, feet about 3 feet away from each other. Stretch your arms out to the side and then straighten your left leg, reaching your left arm down either to the floor, the ankle, the calf, and your right arm is reaching straight up. You can have a block for the left hand. So you have any of those options that are available for you today. I'm having my hand onto my shin. You're pressing into your left leg as you breathe in. Feel that you're lifting, lengthening your left side ribs away from hip. And as you press your right foot to the floor, stretching your right arm, fingertips to the sky. Deep breath. Keep lengthening your left side ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to the floor and move your belly away from your pelvis. Chest is moving to chin. Your next pose is half moon. So from here, place your right hand onto right hip, bend your left knee. Place your left hand onto the floor, 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the side. You have a block, you can place that hand onto a block. Now from here, as you breathe in, ease your body forward, transfer the weight into your left leg, lift your right leg up, reach it back. You're reaching out with your heels. You're ready to go further, stretching your right arm to the sky. So stay here in half moon if you can. That's a difficult challenge for you. Then bring your hands onto the floor, place your knee to the floor, and do lunge. Otherwise, you're opening up the side ribs. If you're going further, bend your right knee, take hold of your ankle with your right hand for quarter moon. And then breathe in. Press your left foot to the floor, lift your side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reach your right leg back, reach it away. Deep breath, inhale, feel as if you're drawing chest to chin. And as you breathe out, keep reaching your right leg back. You're going further, vertical splits, both hands are down onto the floor. And you're reaching your right leg up towards the sky. Breathe in, keep feeling as if you're moving your belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, stretch your right leg back, stretch it away. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your right foot to the floor. And then place your left knee down. Step your left leg back. That's where you are. Step your left leg back for plank. You're reaching back into heels. Now exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in as you go down. Cobra or low cobra. Cobra, hands under the shoulders. Low cobra, bring your hands forward. And then breathe in. You're moving your chest and ribs forward. You're lengthening your legs back. Tailbone is back into heels. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back. Toes under. Exhale, you're pressing it back for downward dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. Triangle, breathe in. Step your right leg forward between the hands. Your feet about 3 feet away from each other. Your back foot, your left foot square to the short edge of the mat. Line up your front heel with the arc of the back foot. Arms are reaching out to step. Press into your right leg as you breathe in, stretching your right arm forward. The arm comes down to the floor, the ankle, the calf, the block, the shin. Left arm is reaching up towards the sky. Stay in the pose, feel the pose. So you're pressing down into your right leg. Breathe in, glide your right ribs away from right hip. Now press your left foot to the floor as you're reaching your left arm to the sky. Reach up with the fingertips. Deep breath, feel you're lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feel as if your arms are reaching in opposite directions. Your feet, they're active, toes are spread. Place your left hand onto your left hip. Bend your right knee. Place your right hand onto the floor, 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the side, or have a block for your right hand. Now breathe in, ease your body forward, transfer weight into your right leg, lift your left leg up, reach it back, half moon. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, reach your left heel away from you. You can go further, stretch your left arm to the sky. If that's stronger than you want it to be, bring both hands to the floor, stretch your left leg back. Or if that's still too strong, come on down into lunge with your left knee onto the floor. If you are ready to go further, do quarter moon, bending your left knee. You're taking hold of your ankle or your foot with your left hand. And then reach your left thigh away from you. As you breathe in, keep feeling that you're lifting the weight of your body away from your right thigh. And as you breathe out, sending your left thigh away from you. Vertical splits on the next breath. Release the hands, both hands are down onto the floor. and you're reaching your left leg out and up towards the sky. If you can, walk your hands back towards your standing foot. Some of you will be able to take hold of your calf with one or both hands. And then breathe in, keep traction in lengthening belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, as you fold a little deeper, sending your left leg out, reach it back. Bring both hands onto the floor and step your left leg back, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. You can bend the knees. All the way down, send your legs back, hands forward, low cobra. Breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back, let your shoulders be soft. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. From here, your next pose is egg beater. So from here, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Turn so that both feet are facing in the same direction. So your right foot was already facing towards the right, turn the left foot forward so both feet are facing in the same direction. From here, you bring your hands down on the inside of your both feet here. You take your right hand and you reach across, taking hold of your left ankle. You take your left arm and you reach it across, taking hold of your right ankle. Your left arm is over the right. Press into your left leg, and as you breathe in, glide the ribs away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, slide your head under your left arm, look towards the left, and feel for opening out towards the left. As you breathe in, breathe into your left side ribs and lengthen your side ribs away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, you're opening out towards the left. You're looking towards the left. One more breath, deep breath. And then exhale, release. Walking your hands back to the front. From here, in your egg beat, you're placing your right hand down on the outside of your left foot for twisting triangle. If your hands can touch the floor or the ankle or the calf, reaching your left arm up towards the sky. So as you reach back into your right leg, breathe in and lengthening the ribs away from your right hip. And as your right arm reaches down towards the floor, stretching your left arm to sky. As you breathe in, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening your arms in opposite direction. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Place your right knee down onto the floor. Your next pose is nomad's pose. So from here, your hands are either side of your front foot. You breathe into lower back. And as you breathe out, you reach your sit pose back. Nomad's pose, you're reaching your left foot forward, reach out with the balls of your foot. Aiming to get the ball of your foot towards the floor. You're not sitting on your right heel. So breathe in, keep feeling of lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach back. Chest is moving towards your shin. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, feel as if you're pushing the floor away as you move your chest closer towards your left shin. Inhale, release. Ease on up. Curl the toes under of your right foot. And then step your left leg back for plank. You're reaching back into heels. From here, either bend the knees or come straight down, keeping elbows tucked in. Reach your legs back. Bring your hands forward for low cobra. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, toes curled under. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing the floor away in your downward dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands as you would for a triangle. Your feet, they're about 3 feet away from each other. Turn your right foot forward so it's facing the same direction as your left. Egg beater. Your right hand comes down on the ins. Your left hand is taking hold of your right foot ankle, and your right hand is taking hold of the left. Bring your feet a little bit closer if you can, or use a strap to help to take hold of. This time, you breathe in and twist away from your right thigh. Look towards your right thigh. Your right arm is over the left. As you breathe in, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, twist your forehead. Your chest is moving towards your right thigh. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the right. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back towards the front. Turn your right foot forward, hands either side of your front foot. Twisting triangle, bring your left hand down on the outside of your right foot. Either on the floor, on a block, on your shin, calf, and then reaching your right arm to the sky. You reach back into your left leg, and as you breathe in, lengthening the reach forward on your left side. Press your right foot to the floor as you stretch your right arm to sky. Deep breath, inhale, keep lengthening, breathing into lower back, lengthening out of your waist. And exhale as you open out a little more. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Step your right leg back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Lengthen your legs back, hands under the shoulders, Cobra. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, inhale, toes curled under. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel, pushing the floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for warrior two. Keep the hands onto the floor. From here, place your left hand onto the midpoint of your left thigh for head to ankle prep. Your right hand, it reaches towards your right foot. It can be anywhere from the center of your chest or reach it back. You press your left hand against your thigh, press your left foot to the floor, and then breathe in, glide your ribs away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, ease your left thigh out towards the left as you bring your forehead towards your right shin. Then breathe in deeply, keep traction and lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, feel for opening out towards the right. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, open to the right a little bit more. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back so the hands are either side of your left foot. From here, your next pose is emu. So cross your left arm over the right and bind the hands. And as you press your left foot to the floor, breathe in, glide your left ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, your forearms are reaching to the floor. Relax your forehead into forearm. And then breathe in, you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you come in a little deeper. Press your left foot to the floor, lift the toe. Reaching back into your right leg. And then breathe in, glide your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, elbow tips, forearms are reaching to the floor. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and place your right knee to the floor. Pigeon is your next pose. So sternum to foot. You're easing your left foot towards the right edge of your mat. You're bringing your left foot forward, so you have a right angle created. You can be sitting on your left sit bones or sit on a cushion or a block. And then from here, you're straightening your right leg as much as you can. Take hold of the foot with both hands. Press down into your left sit bones. Lift your side ribs up. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your sternum. Your chest is moving towards your ankle. Straighten your right leg if you can. And then breathe into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're drawing chest closer towards that left foot. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, you come in a little deep. And then inhale, release. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot and step back into downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. Spread the fingers and the web of your hand. Head to ankle prep. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Warrior two stance. Place your right hand onto your right thigh. Fingers are facing the same direction as your knee. Left hand is reaching back towards your left foot. Anchor into your right leg. Breathe in, glide your right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, ease your right thigh away from you as you bring your forehead towards your left shin, towards your left hand. And then breathe in, feel that you're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're easing your right thigh away from you. Your forehead is moving, your chest is moving to left leg. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale as you open out towards the right. Inhale, release. Walk your hands forward so the hands are either side of your left foot. Emu from here, breathe in, cross your right arm over your left by the hand. And as you breathe out, reach your forearms to the floor. Press your right foot to floor. And as you breathe in, glide your right ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, going deeper into the pose, your forearms are reaching down, but relax your forehead. As you press your left foot to floor, breathe in and move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Pigeon, sternum to foot. So you're easing your right foot towards the left edge of your mat. Send your left leg straight back. If you can, you're easing your right foot forward slightly and you're sitting down onto your right sit bone. From here, taking hold of your foot with both hands. You're pressing down into your right sit bones, breathe in and lift your side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your chest towards your ankle. From your pelvic bone, breathe in, keep feeling. You're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, let your body melt forward towards your right shin. Straighten your left leg, reach your left leg straight back. Now notice where the sensations are for you now. Feel those physical sensations and feel the emotional content that is coming up for you. Deep breath. And exhale, feeling for releasing a little bit. And inhale, release. Ease your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Step your right leg back for downward dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. From here, as you breathe in, lengthen, rise up on your tiptoes. And as you breathe out, reach your heels back towards the floor. On the next breath, as you breathe in, walk your feet in towards your hands. Once you're all the way forward, clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Your forearms are tucking onto your jaw bones. Forward bend with neck traction. So from here, you can either stay right here in this moment, or you can move to a wall so your sit bones are up against a wall. That would be an option for you. Or in this moment, you press your feet to floor. You breathe in, you're lengthening the ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, you pull your belly in as you reach your elbows to floor. Feel that you're tractioning, you're releasing your neck. So if you were up against the wall, your sit bones would be up against the wall, and you'd be lengthening. You're using the wall to just give you another edge in terms of support. And you breathe in, keep moving belly away from pelvis. Press your feet to full floor, pull your belly in as you fold. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, you must pull belly in to protect your back. Inhale, release. Place your hands to the floor, and then bring your hands onto your shins, your thighs, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come in all the way back up. And then come down into a seated position on your mat. Your next pose is a classical spinal twist. You have a strap, then use classical spinal twist with your strap. In your classical spinal twist, you're bringing your left foot over your right and your right foot towards your left hip. If you're using a strap, you're placing the strap around your left ankle. And let the strap slide all the way down the right side. The strap will slide around your back and then comes round, and you take hold of the strap with your right hand by your left ankle. Your left hand reaches all the way around the back and takes hold of the strap by your left foot. So that's your classical spinal twist with the strap. Some of you, if you don't have a strap and you have the flexibility, you can slide your right arm between your left thigh and calf, and your left arm is around the back and behind the hands. So you have those options. You pressing down into left sit bone and breathe in, lift your side ribs up. Press your left foot to the floor as you're spiraling around towards the left. Keep your chest lifted. Now breathe in and feel for moving belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, twist away from your left thigh. One more breath, sternum lifts right up as if it's moving to chin. And as you breathe out, spiraling around towards the left. Shoulders are down. Inhale, release. Unwind and change the cross of your legs. Classical spinal twist with your right leg over your left. You're using the strap. The strap is over around your right ankle. Slide the strap around the left side by your left hip. Reach it around the back. Take hold of the strap with your left hand by your left knee. Right hand, it reaches around the back, takes hold of the strap by your left hip, or make any of the adjustments you can. Your right sit bone, it wants to leave the floor. Press it back down, and then breathe in, lengthening up away from your sacrum on the right side. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Press back down into your right sit bone, breathe in, lift your belly away from your pelvis, away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling around towards the right. On the next breath, lift your chest, move your chest to chin. Press your right foot to the floor, twist to the right, and soften both shoulders down. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Straighten your legs so you're reaching your legs straight forward. Both legs are reaching forward. From here, as you press down into your sit bones, breathe in, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift your chest. Keeping chest lifted as you exhale, fold forward. You can have your hands onto the floor, hands onto the ankles, the calf. Some of you will be able to take hold of your foot. Your shoulders are soft. Your neck is relaxed. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in and lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward, lead with your chest. Keep pulling your belly in and allowing your back to be released with this flow. Breathing into lower back. Feel your lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And with ease, exhale as you fold forward. Breathing into your spot, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you ease all the way back up. And lie down. Lie down on your back for your final pose into Shavasana. Pat your back if you need. Lie down. Use your hands to assist as you lie all the way down. You can lie down with the soles of your feet onto the floor, especially if your back is creaking, or bring the soles of your feet together and the knees out towards the side. Or straighten the legs, reaching your legs straight forward. Reach out with your heels, toes, and flex, and then just let go. Let your arms be soft and relaxed. Close your eyes and allow your body just to melt down into your mat, noticing and feeling the security of where you are. Eyes are closed. Feel as if you're looking right up into your third eye, right into the middle of your forehead. And then relax. Relax the back of your eyes, the side of your eyes, the front of your eyes. Skull bones are relaxed. And then feel for releasing the area around your forehead. Relax your face. And relax your jaw. So this is a good moment to open your mouth and moving your jaw from side to side. Then let your neck relax. Let your shoulders relax away from your ears. Relax your upper back. Relax your mid back and your lower back. Tonight, tuck down into the tailbones and feeling the release into hips into pelvis. Soften your belly. And relax your thighs. Feel as if you're lengthening your thighs away from hips. Soften the back of your thighs and relax your hamstrings and your quadriceps. Relax your knees. Relax your calves, your shins and ankles. Relax your feet and relax your toes. Completely relax. Relax your arms, your triceps and your biceps. Soften elbows. And relax your forearms, your wrists, your hands. Relax your feet. Take a moment for you, stilling the mind, allowing yourself to be quiet, allowing your body to be still. Just observing what you feel. And those different layers, allowing those layers to let go. Part of your process in your yoga practice is to becoming more acquainted with yourself, with your feelings at the various levels, at various stages, physical, emotional, energetic, all of these levels. I notice that what we do is we peel back layer by layer. We're discovering and we're letting go. So become aware of when you are garnishing, when you're adding to a narrative, you're adding to a story, the kind of story that really does not help you. So learning when to let go.
Lie here now, feel for connecting with your spot. Feeling the energy that moves around that area for you. As you breathe in, begin to stretch in a way that feels good to you. When you exhale, let go. If it's not serving you, let it go. And fill yourself up with your breath, the energy of your breath, that warm breath that moves through your body, that nourishes and feeds your body, feeds your heart and feeds your mind. When you exhale, flush it away. Flush all that does not serve you. Flush it away. On your next breath, bend your knees and move your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees close. Allowing your body to ease side to side and forward and back. Bend the knees, roll to your right side. Keep the neck relaxed. Bring your left hand down onto the floor. Flatten your left hand onto the floor by your chest and breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you come up using your right hand to support your head and neck. Coming back into a seated position. Bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. And notice how your body feels. Congratulate yourself for your practice, for your strength, your focus. And thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Finishing together with a breath, a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Just a bit over time again.